Did you know that Vanguard, with over $8 trillion in global assets under management, is a titan in the financial world, yet remains relatively obscure to the general public? This staggering figure positions Vanguard as a monumental force in the world of investment, rivaling even the largest global economies. Vanguard's story begins with its founder, John C. Bogle, who established the company in 1975 with a revolutionary philosophy that would change the investment world. Bogle, a maverick in the financial industry, championed the idea of low-cost index funds, a concept that was radical at the time. He believed that investors could achieve better returns by minimizing costs and investing in a broadly diversified portfolio that tracked a market index. This philosophy was rooted in the belief that most active fund managers could not consistently outperform the market, making low-cost index funds a more attractive option for long-term investors. Vanguard's unique structure as a client-owned mutual fund company set it apart from its competitors. Unlike other investment firms, Vanguard is owned by the funds it offers, which in turn are owned by their investors. This structure aligns Vanguard's interests with those of its clients, as profits are used to lower fund expenses, benefiting the investors. This client-first approach was groundbreaking and reflected Bogle's commitment to providing value to investors. Vanguard's scale is immense, yet it maintains a low profile, focusing on its core mission of helping investors achieve their financial goals. This contrast between its size and approach is striking. Vanguard, with its massive influence, operates more like a silent giant, prioritizing investor interests over flashy marketing or aggressive growth strategies. This approach has earned Vanguard a loyal following among investors who appreciate its focus on low costs and long-term investing. Vanguard's quiet yet powerful presence in the financial world is a testament to Bogle's vision and the company's steadfast commitment to its founding principles. The story of Vanguard is not just about its origins, but also about its unwavering dedication to a philosophy that has stood the test of time. This narrative is as much about the legacy of John C. Bogle as it is about the enduring impact of Vanguard on the investment landscape. As we explore the origins of Vanguard, we uncover a tale of innovation, commitment, and an unshakable belief in the power of low-cost, long-term investing. This exploration reveals how a simple yet powerful idea, championed by a visionary leader, led to the creation of one of the most influential financial institutions in the world. Vanguard's business model stands out in the financial industry due to its unique approach to mutual funds and exchange-traded funds. The company's strategy revolves around offering low-cost, passive investment options that align with the interests of individual investors. This approach has been a key factor in Vanguard's consistent growth in assets under management over the years. Vanguard's business model is notably different from the typical mutual fund industry practices, where many mutual funds charge an initial fee, known as a load, upon purchase of the fund, and an ongoing yearly fee or expense ratio for running the fund. Vanguard diverges by not charging a load and focusing on low-cost index funds. These funds passively track public market benchmarks, such as the S&P 500, thus lowering the expense ratio for investors. For instance, the average Vanguard fund has an expense ratio of 0.18%, significantly lower than the industry average of 1.02%. This substantial difference in fees can lead to significant savings for investors over time. For example, an initial investment of $100,000 in a Vanguard fund could save an investor $121,851 in fees over a 30-year period compared to a fund with the industry average expense ratio. Vanguard's corporate structure is also a critical component of its business model. Unlike many asset managers that are publicly traded and have to answer to shareholders, Vanguard has no outside owners and is owned by its funds. This means that its investors are its owners, aligning client and company interests. Vanguard provides services like portfolio management at cost to its funds, resulting in lower expense ratios. Vanguard's approach emphasizes low-cost, passive index investing, which typically results in less turnover and a more stable base of assets compared to actively traded funds. Vanguard has also been at the forefront of innovation in the mutual fund industry. It was the first mutual fund company to offer index funds and has continued to lead by being the first asset manager to provide index-linked ETFs. Vanguard's approach to robo-advising, through products that use algorithms to design optimal portfolios based on client input, is another example of its innovation and responsiveness to market trends. The company's low-fee strategy has revolutionized investment for ordinary people by making it more accessible and cost-effective. This strategy has not only benefited individual investors, but has also exerted significant pressure on the broader financial industry to lower fees, thereby increasing the overall competitiveness and efficiency of the market. Vanguard's scale and influence in the global markets are immense, with the company managing over $3 trillion in global assets. This scale places Vanguard as a major player in the financial world, with a reach that extends to being a major shareholder in numerous corporations. The implications of Vanguard's concentrated financial power are significant and far-reaching. As a major shareholder in various corporations, Vanguard wields substantial influence over corporate governance and business practices. This position allows Vanguard to be a key player in shaping the strategies and policies of these corporations, potentially impacting everything from business operations to environmental and social governance policies. The concentration of financial power in the hands of a few large asset managers like Vanguard raises questions about market dynamics and corporate control. While Vanguard's size enables it to exert considerable influence, it also brings with it responsibilities and scrutiny. The way Vanguard chooses to exercise its shareholder rights can have ripple effects across industries and economies. Moreover, Vanguard's massive asset base and its role in the market raise important considerations about market concentration and its potential risks. For instance, the concentration of ownership in key market players could lead to issues of market stability and fairness, especially during times of financial stress or market volatility. Despite these concerns, Vanguard's influence also comes with opportunities to drive positive change. Given its significant holdings in numerous companies, Vanguard is in a position to influence corporate behavior positively, particularly in areas like environmental sustainability, corporate governance, and social responsibility. Vanguard's leadership, characterized by a blend of innovation and prudence, has been pivotal in its rise as a financial powerhouse. From its inception in 1975 by John C. Bogle, who served as CEO until 1995, Vanguard has seen a succession of leaders who have upheld its core values while steering the company towards growth and greater influence in the global finance sector. John J. Brennan, CEO from 1996 to 2008, emphasized Vanguard's mission of serving more investors and continually adding value, a philosophy that has driven the company's expansion and innovation. Brennan's leadership saw Vanguard's first foray outside the United States with an office in Australia and the introduction of the company's first social index fund, among other milestones. F. William McNabb III, who led Vanguard from 2008 to 2017, navigated the company through the 2008 financial crisis, focusing on strengthening the team and the company. His tenure was marked by a commitment to putting investors' interests first, a principle deeply ingrained in Vanguard's structure and strategy. The current CEO, Mortimer J. Buckley, who took over in 2018, has continued this tradition. Buckley, with a background in economics and business, has held various senior leadership positions at Vanguard since joining in 1991, including as Chief Investment Officer and head of the Retail Investor Group. Vanguard's management team also includes notable figures like Karen Reese, Managing Director of the Strategy, Product Marketing and Communications Division, and Ann Robinson, General Counsel of the Vanguard Group. These leaders, along with others like Michael Rollings, Chief Financial Officer, and Nitin Tandon, Chief Information Officer, play crucial roles in maintaining Vanguard's position as a leader in the investment world. Despite their significant contributions to the finance industry, Vanguard's leaders are less known than their peers in other investment firms. This relative anonymity can be attributed to the company's low-profile approach, focusing more on investor interests and long-term strategies than on individual leadership visibility. Vanguard, known for its investor-centric approach and low-cost investment options, generally holds a positive public perception, especially among its vast base of individual investors. However, the company has not been immune to criticism. One of the main criticisms of Vanguard is its potential market over-influence, given its vast assets under management. This massive scale raises concerns about the concentration of financial power and its implications for market dynamics and corporate governance. With over $8 trillion in assets, Vanguard is like a silent giant, shaping the investment landscape without making much noise. It's fascinating how they stick to their low-cost, investor-first philosophy, right? Before you go, hit that like button and subscribe for more intriguing financial stories. And here's a thought to leave you with. Considering Vanguard's huge influence and its unique approach, do you think such giants shape our financial futures more than we realize? Drop your thoughts in the comments.